Morning, this is Tom Alexander. It is Sunday, December 5th. It is 12 noon Eastern time in the US here in beautiful Charleston, South Carolina. And this is going to be the weekly review of the report that each of you have received, or you can choose to receive. You can go to the website and sign up for it, www.alexandertrading.com, or send me an email. I'll put you on the list, tom@alexandertrading.com. And let's get to the report. Oh, one last thing, and I usually forget to do this until the end. If you have not already, I would very much appreciate it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you find value in what you're seeing, please like it. Okay, let's take a look here. I'm going to have to, let's reduce me and show something more important. Okay, so we'll start with all four of the U.S. primary trading indices. These are the cash markets. And you can see there are a couple of important things, subtle things to point out here. First of all, there's this continued disparate activity among and between the indices. When markets are trending strongly, they will be in lockstep almost to the tick. We had weak markets last week, but some are more weak than others or weaker than others. We are approaching or are trading in downside key reference areas. I think that we're either near a low, and I'll expound on that, short-term low, because of the reason I say that, we'll get into the technical aspect of it later, is because of the technical situation as well as the divergences among the indices, because you typically see divergences at market turns, both tops and bottoms, especially bottoms. If I'm right about that, everything next week or in Globex tonight should not trade to a new low. Not everything. Now, something could, but if everything trades to a new low in Globex, then we're probably having some sort of further washout similar to what we saw in December of 2018. I alluded to that in the report. You can go back and you can look at that time frame yourselves. But we're sitting right at an important level, and we're at sort of a make or break situation here. Let's take a look at the profile view of this, and then we'll get into the internal aspect of this. We'll start with the S&P. And we've traded into, let me split this out. So you're really, to me, there's nothing below. If you're looking at the S&P, the reason I have this area highlighted is there's nothing over here. There's nothing on the horizontal scale here until you get down around 4,300, frankly, from an auction market perspective. Now, also from an auction market perspective, you have to respect that we've tried to go lower 3 days and it's been rejected so far, okay? So rejected so far is on the bullish side of the ledger. If we take out Friday's low by much or for long, where this thing stops is a total guess. But the next auction market level is somewhere around 4,300, give or take 20 handles. Okay, so let's take a look at the NDX. And I'm going to split it out. Now, the NDX, the case for a potential short-term low not far from Friday's low is that this area was rejected on Friday. This is a little bit of a buying tail if it were to continue higher from here. But again, if we get below Friday session low, the next level is down here around 15,410, 15,270 or so. We look at the Dow. And And really the next level in the Dow is not far below. Now, this is a big divergence because the Dow has made higher lows against Wednesday's low, whereas the S&P has made lower lows, but the S&P bounced. So this relationship between the S&P and the Dow at the moment, and the fact that you have this disparity, this divergence at these lows, would go on the bullish side of the ledger. If we get below last Wednesday's low, your next stop is around 3384, 33,600. And then if we look at the Russell, which has been by far the weakest of the bunch, you're not far above the next level to keep an eye on right here. And it really, this is a more bearish look. It closed in the lower quarter of Friday's session range, so it wouldn't take a whole lot to tip it down into here. Below this level, there's no recent quote unquote support in the Russell, and where it would stop would be a total guess if it gets below about this 2095 level. Okay, let's take a look at the technical picture of this thing. And here we are. Okay, I talked about the 10-day moving average. I've talked about it several times over the past couple of weeks. You can go back and review videos, the previous videos. That's in the prior reports. There are links to those prior reports. And in those reports, you can find the videos if you want to go back and review those. They're on the YouTube channel. You can go back and listen to it. But the 10-day moving average of advancing issues is at the lowest level it's been in over a year. Now, it can go lower, a lot lower, okay? But it also is coming at a time when we had a negative 2000 breadth reading, and breadth was really weak. We have a cluster of unusually negative breadth readings. When I say unusually negative, unusual for a bull trend. That's why I put in the report we're close to an inflection point in this price breadth relationship. Last week's lows and all the indices, we really should not trade below last week's lows. In some cases, it's Friday. In the case of the Dow, it would be Wednesday. There are different days in here, but from Wednesday to Friday of last week, there are a cluster of lows that should not be exceeded by much or for long if it's not different this time. And if it's not different this time, we're on the cusp of an attempt that I think will manifest itself, at least initially, in a very, very sharp rally. Which way is it going to be? I don't know. But I don't think you want to be fighting as if you're a short-term swing trader or a day trader, you want to be extremely disciplined with going with conviction in the time frame you're trading and not fading this. So we're likely, this picture is likely to be resolved maybe even tonight in Globex, but certainly by Monday or Tuesday. And if something dramatic happens, I'll update then. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.